What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 6 car battle. Today we have an old hypercar, well, not really old, but an early 21st century hypercar versus a very modern, only like a couple of years ago, hypercar. This is the Ferrari, I was about to say F40 Ferrari Enzo versus the Lamborghini Aventador. So we're starting off with the Ferrari Enzo. This car is mid-engine rear-wheel drive with about 650 brake horsepower. Is rather light, I believe. I don't actually have all the statistics with me here, but it's a Ferrari. Ferraris tend to be quite light, and I imagine this one would be fairly light. I've never really been the biggest fan of the Enzo. My favourite Ferraris have always been really the 458 and like the 599, you know, stuff like that, F12 Berlinetta. They're my favourite Ferraris. I've never really been a big fan of the Enzo, just not, you know, it's really long. Not a big fan of the looks of it. And I will still say that I'm still not a big fan of it. But this is the first time I've ever driven in any game. It isn't too bad. It's a bit, well, it's quite understeery. It understeers quite a lot through this track, which is a bit of a pain as I go quite wide around there, but not too wide that I'm going off the track. It is quite understeery, which slows it down quite a bit, but it's got pretty good acceleration, it's got really good top speed, so you know, it kind of evens out. That understeer is just a bit annoying, especially with it being a rear wheel drive car. It's probably all the power, you know, going to the rear wheels. It's giving it a bit of understeer, I suppose. I don't know, would have thought it would have been oversteer, but whatever. Here we have the Lamborghini Aventador LP740 something, I believe. Many numbers that I can't remember. This is four-wheel drive, so this is more likely to have understeer, but it doesn't. This car doesn't have understeer. You know, you think a high-powered car, you'd think, you know, would have understeer, and especially it's four-wheel drive, so four-wheel drive cars are known for having understeer. This isn't too bad. It does, I guess, have a little bit, but when you're going pretty fast, it isn't too bad at all. It's definitely controllable. It actually, if anything, gets a bit of oversteer around the slower corners, but it's not a lot that's going to harm you at all. So this guy's actually a really nice car to drive. Has more power than the Ferrari F40. Why am I saying F40? Ferrari Enzo. But I believe, I mean, like I said, not got the statistics with me. It's got about 700 brake horsepower, but I believe this would weigh a little more. It just looks like it would. I haven't got all the statistics with me, but I would say it would weigh more. But yeah, this is actually a really nice car to drive. It's got good acceleration with its four-wheel drive. It's good at cornering. It's a really good all-round car, and I wasn't sure which car was going to win this battle. So you know, it was kind of like, well, the Lamborghini's a bit better handling. Maybe the Ferrari's a bit faster in a straight line, but which car would come out on top? When I got the scores, here they are. The Ferrari Enzo did come out on top. Now I thought that these two cars would be at the top of the pack because, well, we've only done 6 cars and, you know, it's been 2 pretty underpowered cars and some muscle cars, so, you know. The Ferrari Enzo did a 1 minute 29.862, which is pretty damn good, but oh my god, it is close behind that for the Lamborghini Aventador, a 129.967, 1/10 of a second behind the Enzo. That could have just been down to my driving, but I only got a lap to do this, and you know, that's how it turned out. So the Enzo wins, and it is now at the top of the leaderboard. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe. Tell me what other car battles you want to see. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.